Be ready for dictation. 15 seconds to go. 5 seconds to go. We all have gathered here for an important conference. It is important in the first instance because it is the first meeting of the state ministers of rural development, rural housing, and Panchayati Raj after my government took office in New Delhi. Hence, I must at the very outset both welcome you to this conference and thank you for giving me this opportunity to meet important representatives of the state government. But a greater reason that lends importance to this conference is its subject. Rural development, rural housing, and Panchayati Raj constitute an interdependent set of concerns which are at the very heart of India's present and future national development. Precisely because of this reason, they are at the heart of the national agenda for governance, which is the blueprint of my government's policies and priorities. To explain the importance of rural development in the context of our common dream of building a new India is to belabor the obvious. India is a land of villages. Between 60 and 70% of our population live in villages and is engaged in agriculture and allied activities. When it is said that India is an ancient nation, and this fact makes all of us proud, it is well recognized that what constitutes her rich heritage is her village based culture and agriculture. It is on the solid foundation of this ancient culture that India is emerging as a potentially strong and modern economy. I have used the term potentially with deliberate intent and emphasis. It points to a historic possibility well within our reach. It also powerfully reminds us that the possibility of India becoming a strong economy and a strong nation depends crucially on the attention we pay to the all round development of our villages and our agriculture. This is where the subject of today's conference assumes its paramount importance. I would even go as far as to say that both from a short term and long term point of view, ministries of rural development, rural housing, and Panchayati Raj are the most important ministries in our union and state governments. I wish to underscore this core belief of mine because it goes against conventional wisdom and practice hitherto followed. Rural development is the engine of India's national development. Sir, regarding the capital gains, I would suggest that previously, in the case of capital gains, if the money was deposited in the nationalized bank for a period of 3 years, then no capital gains tax was paid, but at the same time, government has no money for circulation. It is for consideration whether the government is benefiting by the present system or it was benefiting more by the previous system, and if necessary, if you increase the period from 3 years to 5 years, I suppose more money will be available for circulation and use. Sir, I would like to mention that in the case of wealth tax, one car is exempted. Now, the value of the car is around rupees 75,000. I suppose I do not know which car comes for rupees 75,000 these days. The minimum price of a car in India is about rupees 2 lakh, and if I am correct, then this must be looked into and we must adopt a realistic approach. I now come, sir, to the Ministry of Health. The Constitution of India lays down that the state shall strive to raise the level of nutrition and the standard of living of its people, and the improvement of public health is among its primary duties and functions. Now, can we really honestly say that this is being done? What is the position today in our hospitals? There are strikes every day. There is go slow every day. Then there is the shortage of medicines. There is the shortage of beds, and there is the shortage of hospitals. So, it is absolutely necessary that more provision should be made for hospitals and for medical care of the people, because this is one of the essential items and we need more hospitals and better care of health. Sir, the Ministry of Home Affairs allocations are quite generous. The well being of our people should be there. The people, particularly the minorities and the scheduled castes and scheduled tribes, have a feeling of uneasiness, and that feeling of uneasiness has to be removed by improving the law and order situation. There has been a long standing demand for a paramilitary force. I do not understand why there is delay in having a mixed type of paramilitary force, because this will restore the confidence of the weaker sections of the people.